Good morning or afternoon, depending on what time you are listening to this podcast, and welcome to yet another episode of Do Geese Have Udders, the show where we ask the unanswered and answer the unasked, looking at news and online stuff too. I'm Michael Gooch, and as always, I'm joined by my good friend Matthew Thompson. You right, Matt?
A man can dream.
Good. Then let's start the show. Right, Matt.
Yes.
Something I need to catch you up on, and our listeners. Several episodes ago, you asked a question at the end of one of our episodes. I can't remember which one it was, but it's one of the last few, I think. Of draughts and checkers.
Yeah,
Do you
I
remember what it was?
remember.
Yes.
Can you play checkers on a giraffe's back because of their pattern?
What on earth? No, that
was
that
not
was
it?
100% not that.
Oh.
Not it. I thought it was.
That's something I thought the other day.
You started it. How would I know that?
Well, I don't know.
I'm like, Matt, I've read your thoughts. You were thinking of someone playing draughts or checkers on a giraffe's back.
No, can you? Not they have. It was can you? Because they're patterned. They're checkered.
No, they're not.
Yeah, you are.
Giraffes?
Yeah, the one with the long necks.
Yes. You can't play checkers. I don't. Right, back on topic. Oh my god, that's a new level of. I'll talk to you after the show. No, you asked what the difference was. What are you doing?
So I think
What are you
it
playing
kept hitting my leg. I had to move it.
You asked what the difference was between checkers and draughts.
Oh, giraffes.
Yes.
Oh, if we said giraffe.
Why on earth would I say giraffes?
That's why I was so confused.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, you asked draughts and checkers, and then if there was actually a difference between them,
They're spelled
and we
different.
didn't know, and then we ended the show.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what's the difference?
Well,
Man of knowledge. The thinker.
well, I looked this up the other day because I was thinking of how can we sort of open part 2 of season 2 of DGHU.
Talk about checkers.
And I was like, I know, we'll do what we did at some point back in season 1. We'll answer a question we asked several episodes ago.
Yeah.
So, draughts and checkers, are they the same thing? English draughts is exactly the same as American checkers, the one played on a 8x8 board. And this person says, as someone brought up in the UK, they can confirm that is what people in the UK meant by draughts. So, draughts and checkers, pretty much the same thing. Except that is English draughts. International draughts, also called Polish draughts, or international checkers, is played on a 10x10 board. That is apparently the difference between draughts and checkers. So traditional draughts and checkers, exactly the same. If you're Polish or international, I mean, if you're international, you might be Polish. You get what I'm saying. It might not be the same thing. How do you feel now, Matt, now that you've learned that information?
Nothing's true.
You could not care less now,
No.
could you? That
I mean,
question has been on gone out of your mind. You're now thinking of someone playing draughts on a
checkers
on a giraffe's back.
I don't know why they call it Polish checkers or draughts. Like, it's just a bit silly.
It's just a different game. Well, this is called British draughts.
It's not like we have a game called football and in another country put like American football or anything.
Just to change the rules. And they play with their hands and all.
And just to invent a completely different game. It just doesn't make sense. Why would you make Polish checkers?
It is like us introducing a game called British soccer or something.
Oh yeah, it's called soccer, isn't it?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Yeah, not to be confused with the Last Airbender character.
Yes. What do you call it? Checkers or draughts?
I call it draughts. Whenever I've had a set of them, I've got one at home that's like a glass one, and it is chess and draughts.
Oh, I've seen that set. It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's a lovely set.
Was that it?
Sorry, what more did you want from it?
So I think the nicest
back in the day,
nicest chess set I've seen was a Star Wars glass chess.
I've got a Star Wars one. It's not a glass one, but it's a Star Wars
like
one.
crystal glass, which was really nice to look at, and the board was glass as well. It was really nice, just stored out the way.
Oh, lovely.
I don't think they could play chess, but it was.
Well,
there.
chess became very popular because the Queen's Gambit. I can't remember if that was
Pardon the what?
The Queen's Gambit on Netflix. Have you not heard of the Queen's Gambit?
No, but
Oh my god, it was amazing.
Is it still on Netflix?
Yeah, it is. It was one of the, I think it is the most viewed limited series, I think, on Netflix. I could be wrong, but that's what it was at one stage with Anya Taylor-Joy. And I thought that the hype around it was a bit meh. Then I watched it and I was like, no, you know what? It's actually pretty good.
Okay. Have you still?
And that got people interested in chess again. It's about chess. And at one point, I was talking to this talking about this with Darius, and
Yeah.
Darius said that he wants to play a game of chess,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, I would happily have a go. I'm not a master, but I don't mind the game. But he said he'd only do it if we placed bets on it, so
Yeah.
that didn't happen. But yeah, I'd quite like to play chess again, and it's a good series. Do you recommend?
Yeah. Well, we could play some chess sometime. I got
Okay.
a board.
We
We can
should
do it in a park when it's nice and sunny.
I would
again.
happily go to a park, bring a chessboard. Maybe not right now because it's supposed to be raining.
Yeah. When it's nice and sunny again, I'll definitely.
When the hay
Call some boys
fever
out.
levels are down, so I can step outside and
Oh,
see
yeah.
clearly.
Fine, just wear a mask. It's natural now.
I'll wear I'll just wear a helmet.
Do they even stop pollen masks?
The masks. I found it to help. It doesn't stop it 100%.
Yeah.
But no, it definitely does help somewhat.
So what I found, the masks have definitely helped not get colds this year. Because I normally get a cold around Christmas, like always. Did not get one this
Ah.
year at all. Because I just wore a mask on public transport and everything, and washed my hands and done what you had to do. So
Yeah.
I think they work. I might carry on wearing them on the tube and stuff.
I think it's a good idea to wear them on the tube. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing we got told in, I think it was school or something, when they were talking about geography and pollution and all that stuff, is when you go on a tube, especially in London, afterwards come out and blow your nose, and like you'll see like all the black
Yeah.
stuff has been building up inside you. So providing a mask is helping that not get inside your body.
Yeah, it's definitely helping. Like, I see no downside to actually wearing one, apart from glasses getting fogged up.
That has been a problem, but
Yeah.
but like you say, we move.
We move.
So we move. And so, yeah, summary of that little topic is Matt completely forgot about a question we asked many episodes ago, about a year ago it must be, and can you play checkers on a giraffe?
My question was better.
I'll get back to you on that one, Matt.
I might get a giraffe skin rug.
What? I've got a little story for you, Matt. It's probably going to be a very short story, but this happened for me yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was at work.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer the restaurant, as you know, but
Is
the
it?
listeners might not know. No, it's not the restaurant anymore. It's a supermarket chain.
Oh yeah, of course I know that.
And it's not terrible, but and basically this guy came in. I was in a kiosk. I was dealing with the tobacco and the lotto and all that
Yeah.
stuff I enjoy. And this
Yeah.
man came in and he asked to check the lottery tickets. I checked his tickets and he didn't win anything. And he looked so sad. I hate doing that. Like, if I could just go, just have some money. There you go. It's yours.
I would laugh.
But I can't do that.
I'd be like, peak, mate. You want nothing.
But
Have a Twix.
But then this, and then this guy, yeah, he was so nice. He was like, "Oh, I never really win anything on the lotto." And me and my colleague are there, and we're like, that's so sad. He's like, yeah, I'm quite good. He's an old guy. He's like, I'm quite good at bingo though. And we're like, oh yeah, that's quite nice. We're like, well, that's bingo. He said, yeah. He said, the last I think I won on bingo was only about 40 grand. And we're both there going, we thought you were going to say 40 quid.
Yeah, have you finally learned about the underground bingo company?
Well, I thought the way he was saying it's like he only ever wins 40 grand. His mates are always in the hundreds and always in the millions at bingo.
Yeah, you win a
This
lot.
poor underdog only ever wins 40 grand at bingo.
Yeah, you win a lot in bingo.
And he just
Yeah, a
sounded
lot.
so sad at it. And me and my friend looked at each other going, we will come play bingo with you, if you like, And so I was just going to say, when was the last time you played bingo? And have you ever won anything close to that?
Yeah, about 50 grand.
Oh, that's why he's upset then, because
No, I'm joking.
you're someone who's playing with him.
No, I have not been to an actual money bingo thing, but I have heard and seen stuff while on holiday.
What, you've seen people playing bingo on holiday?
There's like in Wales there was like a bingo thing, like
Oh.
a shack,
I was going to
and
say,
you could see sort of money, but I think it's illegal.
bingo is not
No,
illegal.
but betting on it I think's illegal.
What do you mean betting on it?
Well,
What?
how else do you get the money? Everyone has to pay an entry fee. It's betting. Whoever wins.
That's participation fee. That's not betting.
Whoever wins gets all.
That's
the
not betting.
things.
I'm not going in going, I'm putting £50 on Gladys
You
to
might be.
to win bingo. That's not how bingo
Well, I got
works.
50 quid on Margaret, so.
Oh, well then. May the best man's elderly competitor win.
Yeah, mine will. So, Michael,
Yes, Matt.
have you got a pack of crisps?
No. Would you have
Oh.
been scared if I just said yes?
Have you got
Oh.
the next topic?
I've got a very quick fact, which I found. I was trying to find who it actually was that did it, but the photo is very grainy and black and white, and I've got the year here.
Well, hit me.
But I
No,
don't know
not
who it was
literally.
between. basically, we've spoken about chess before on this show and other board games and stuff
Yes.
like that. Well, there was a human game of chess back in 1924,
Yeah.
and it was a huge game. It actually had people dressed up as soldiers. They probably were soldiers. Then they had people on horseback who were the knights,
Yeah.
and then they had these little people with an artillery gun thing that they had, and they were the castles and stuff like that. So it was literally a human game of chess. It lasted for 5 hours in 1924, and there was no winner.
Oh.
And that's all I have on the game. That's what I mean. I was trying to find more about it, because at what point during a human game of chess do you realise this is probably not worth playing anymore? Or maybe it was a stalemate. Maybe that's where it ended.
It's just chasing the other person.
Yeah. So my question for you on the back of that is, if you were back in that year and you were selected to be one of these chess pieces
Yeah.
for these people, which one would you be?
Castle.
That was quick. Why castle?
Because it's like everyone's like, I'd be on the horse, but imagine trying to control a horse in its tiny square.
That's what it's doing. They're sat on the horseback, and whenever the knight moves, then they can move to that next square.
Yeah,
and then
but-
they've just got to stand there.
Imagine doing that with trying to keep a horse to every so often.
So
I would hate to be behind the horse. What goes behind the horse is at the back, but being behind a horse
when
would
the
be
horse
horrible.
moves, yeah.
Yeah, you
and
either
you're
get
stuck behind
pooed
it.
on or you get roundhouse kicked by a horse, and your piece is out anyway.
Okay, so you would, if you were in a real life game of chess, you would want to be the castle.
Yeah, because you can just zoomy doom across the board every so often.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to carry all those pieces with you. So
What
if
pieces?
you were the castle that was in
Yeah.
this game, then you would have like a turret and a little gun, and
It's
you
not a castle.
every time but it's a rook.
I would
So-
have a paper mache
right.
castle costume, which I will carry.
So if you rocked up to this game where they've got actual people, just actual soldiers,
Yeah.
you've got horseback, you've got someone dressed as a king, someone dressed as a queen, you're going to turn up in a paper mache castle and
Yeah.
stick yourself on the corner.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm on the corner. They won't notice. I might invite myself to the wrong party, but I'll definitely put out. Try my
Guys,
best.
you didn't tell me that we were doing this professionally.
Yeah, I thought this was just a test, or
This
you
was a
know.
little fun game we were going to play.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. Would you like to play a game of real person chess, Matt?
obviously. What sort of silly question is that?
So we spoke before of saying we would happily play a chess match against each other. Just as mates, we go to a park. Feed the ducks. Nice, lovely weather.
Yeah.
If we can rope in 30 odd, however many people it is, to 32, 36,
It's an
34,
8x8 board,
somewhere in the 30s.
and then there's 8 times 4, which is how many players you would have.
If I can rope in that many people to come and stand in a grid, you up for a game?
Yeah.
Might go on for 5 hours.
No, I'll just flip the board.
Earthquake.
Yeah. Earthquake, you're dead. But yeah, I'll definitely give it a go. 100%.
Cool. Any other games that you would like to play board game wise with real people as the
Giant
pieces?
Twister
What?
with people.
Okay, but Twister.
Dominoes.
Right, no, sorry, no, you've already said Twister. I'm stuck on Twister now. The point of the giant chess, the live people chess, is that it is the exact same game,
Yeah.
just made a lot larger. How do you expect to do Twister larger? Do you just mean, because you can't make people larger, or do you just mean you'll make that the same sized playmat huge, and it would just go on forever?
So you're thinking too small.
Okay,
You've got to think big.
I'm clearly not thinking the way you
So
think.
it will be a gymnastics thing, and the map will be quite big,
Right.
and the circles big, but you would have
Are the-
groups,
are
and
the
they
circles-
all have to be connected. So you'll build like a massive arch of people to get from like red to green and everything.
You want some sort of crossover between the human centipede and Twister.
I was not thinking Attack on Titans made out of people. But
It's
yeah,
a weird game.
yeah. But yeah, dominoes, but that's quite basic.
That's quite basic, yeah.
But Call of Duty cool would be quite good in real life.
That's different game, not a board game.
No, I don't play that. What's another board game? Uno. That'd be quite interesting.
How would you play Uno with real people? That's not
I
got
don't know.
pieces or anything.
Everyone just dresses up as a card and you just
pile on top of each other.
yeah, just flap, flap, flap. I don't know. I guess chess and check it. Oh, snakes and ladders with real snakes.
There we go. That's the type of brainwave I'm looking for. That would be good. Snakes and ladders with real snakes
Yeah.
and real ladders. I mean, how you would actually slide down the snakes, I don't know. Oh, Matt, that's right. They might not necessarily need to be real snakes, but you can picture like loads of level, like Donkey Kong type of thing.
Yeah.
Or I mean, why am I even using that as a thing? Get a Snakes and Ladders board, put it vertical. So like,
Yeah.
imagine that's like levels
climb
of
it up,
yeah,
you go down
levels
a
of
slide.
levels of a building.
Yeah.
And so then you've got ladders, and then you've also got like fireman poles, maybe like painted as snakes.
Just
So you
slides.
slide down.
Just do slides.
Oh, and then slides then. Well, it's
Mate,
not snakes and ladders
Wait till
anymore.
I tell you
though,
about a
it's
construction
slides
site.
and ladders. So it's such a child's
It'd be
version
sick.
of the game.
Oh yeah, going down fireman poles.
Yeah,
Snakes
fireman
and
poles over slides.
Ladders and
Definitely.
slides sounds better than ladders and poles.
That's a very good point. Ladders and Poles is a building company in Poland.
Yeah, and you can colour in the slides as well to make them look like snakes.
Yeah, there we go. That's a brainwave idea. I was not expecting it to be that smart, but yeah.
No,
Live chess, live
Don't
snakes
pat your back on the back too much about that.
There's
There's only 3 games you mentioned that would work. Or the one where you put the sticks in and you can't let them fall.
Yeah, I already thought of Kaplunk as well.
Or Buckaroo. That'd be quite funny.
You could probably do Buckaroo.
Put loads of humans
But-
on a donkey to give
Yeah, but the only problem with a real life Buckaroo is that I don't think the donkey would kick up its back legs and chuck everything off when it got too heavy. I think its legs will give way.
Yeah, and die.
And that would be a very depressing game of Buckaroo.
Can you play it once?
I mean, that's just it. You can't even. So it's literally just piling stuff onto a donkey until its legs give way.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to give that follow or subscribe button a click so you don't miss out on any future episodes. And why not check out our Twitter and Discord too, where we post updates, behind the scenes stuff, and just general other news about the show. Links in the description below. Got any topics or questions you think need a proper answer or have yet to even be asked? Drop it in the comments below or send us a tweet. Until next time.